Hey everyone, and welcome back to ICC What to Watch, where we break down the European football matches that you absolutely cannot miss on this weekend's schedule. I'm your host, Chris Murch. It was an interesting past weekend in European football as we saw cup finals finalize, league titles won, shout out Inter, fan reaction so strong that one of the biggest games of the year was not played, and the race for Europe in the top leagues continue to tighten. Going back to my predictions last weekend, let's take a look at how those went. Starting with the first match I profiled, the Northwest Derby between Manchester United and Liverpool. Well, as I mentioned before, that actually wasn't played, so we'll scratch that one. Second, I picked a 2-0 victory for AS Monaco over Lyon, which Lyon actually won 3-2 at the last minute, so missed that one. Lastly, I chose a 2-1 win for RB Leipzig over Werder Bremen in the DFB Pokal semifinal, which Leipzig won by that scoreline exactly in extra time. A 1-1 week leaves me with a 10-11 record heading into this weekend's matches. This weekend might be one of the most important match days in recent La Liga memory, as first place Atletico Madrid faces off against third place Barcelona, and second place Real Madrid faces off against fourth place Sevilla. There are only 6 points separating the top 4 and 3 separating the top 3. Our focus on this episode of What to Watch will singularly be on La Liga. First, let's start with that Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona matchup. At one point this season, Atleti had a 14-point lead atop La Liga and seemed to be cruising to their first league title since 2013-14. While it hasn't been an easy road since for the Rojiblancos, however, they still hold a tight lead at the top thanks to some recent faltering from Real Madrid, Sevilla, and Barcelona. In recent match days, we've seen Barca drop points to Granada, Madrid tied Real Betis 2 games ago, and Sevilla just lost to Athletic Club, who beat Atleti 2 match days ago on Monday. So Atleti, whose form has been up and down for months now, are kind of getting lucky, but are also doing some winning themselves, thankfully. They control their destiny. They win their next 4 games in the league, they win the league. Simple as that. Even with a draw against Barcelona, they could still win, but would then need Real Madrid to drop points as well. Let's see if Atleti can hold on. For Barcelona, they missed a golden opportunity to take top of the league last week. They beat Valencia on the weekend 3-2, but Thursday night, Granada performed their own remontada and beat the Blaugrana 2-1 at Camp Nou. This loss means that Barca have to win out to win the league. It's been a roller coaster ride of a season in Catalonia. You have early exits from UCL, but a trophy in Copa del Rey. You have the Messi transfer saga of the summer and fall, only for them to still have a chance to win the league by the end of the year. Crazy. Wild times in Barcelona, and I think that they only get wilder with a 3-1 win over Atleti at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Saturday on beIN Sports. For the second of our marquee matchups in Spain this weekend, we will see Sevilla travel to the Alfredo Di Stefano in Madrid to try to salvage some sort of chance at the title. As mentioned before, their hopes of winning took a massive hit on Monday as they lost to Athletic Club 1-0 thanks to a late Iñaki Williams goal. I'm sure Julian Lopetegui was not pleased, but a result against the almighty Real Madrid would put them right back in the race and be a devastating, potentially season-ruining result for Los Blancos. Can Youssef En-Nesyri, Papu Gomez, and Jesus Navas and company shock Real Madrid? For Madrid, who's been dealing with injuries to key players basically all season, they finally look to be rounding out the health department a little bit despite potentially not having Rafael Varane for this match. Since Sergio Ramos has been hurt, players like Eder Militao and Nacho have stepped up, and Zidane's wizardry has really shown. He has had to shift lineups so many times and play players out of position, yet Madrid keep getting results in the league. Do I think this trend continues, however? I predict a 2-2 draw here Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern on beIN Sports to keep the race for the title in Spain very interesting. Thanks for joining, everyone, and don't forget to check out our other original programming such as Around the ICC with Matteo Bonetti, The Fixture with Meg Linehan, EPL Insights with Michael Tomer, ICC Confidential with Fabrizio Romano, and more at internationalchampionscup.com. And go ahead and follow us at International Champions Cup on Instagram and Facebook, and at INT Champions Cup on Twitter. We'll see you next week.